All right, let's get some national news now. We'll start on Capitol Hill, where the Senate just confirmed this afternoon Loretta Lynch as the next Attorney General. The vote 56-43, with 10 Republicans voting to confirm President Obama's nominee. And she was nominated way back in November to replace Eric Holder, but her nomination held up by Republicans for several months. She will become the first African-American woman to hold the position. Let's switch gears now and go to Hillary Clinton, and she's got a couple of headaches on her hands. One of them, yes, Benghazi, the issue that will not go away. The House Benghazi Committee is calling on her to appear next month. I wouldn't hold your breath for that. Now, the other is a controversy over the foreign donors to the Clinton Foundation. This one may have some more traction. So far, the Clinton camp saying there's nothing there. It's all part of that vast right-wing conspiracy that they used to always talk about. So here's my question. Andrew, is this the right tact here? Just dismiss it out of hand? At the end of the day, there's going to be a questionable donor here. Is it better just to say there's nothing here, just move on, or to say this, pick a couple that they said were wrong and justify them?
I think it's the right approach for now, and I say that because I don't honestly know what to make of this story just yet. The Clinton Foundation took money from overseas sources, and those sources had business in some cases before the State Department, but there's no linkage right now that we know of that says Hillary knew that that cash was coming in or had any involvement with the Clinton Foundation, or that it guided her thinking or you know, some of the decisions that came from the State Department.
But they had set up vetting processes for all donors for practical purposes. They knew that Hillary was going to run here, and they knew this always could be an issue. So they put in, as I understood it, an impartial group here that would vet every donor, especially since you're talking about donors around the world. So,
but we can't even vet American donors to political campaigns. I mean, it's hard to know where money's coming from. And Hillary promised Obama that they would disclose all of these donors and didn't. So there is a little something.
But remember now, I said early on that she was running. I'm saying early on she's going to be the nominee. But there is a little something here. And this is exactly why, this is an anti-Clinton comment. This is exactly why people get turned off by politics. This is exactly why. You don't think that the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, wasn't aware. I mean, this is one of these wink winks. You don't think that she wasn't aware that some major country was giving, let's say, for example, a $5 million donation
let's say she
to
was.
the Clinton
My
Foundation?
question comes before that, Dom. The Clinton Foundation wasn't rubbing nickels. And I also believe that all the money went, the funds that came in went to good causes. But here's my point. Why would they take the money from folks?
Because they need the money to run the foundation. Yep. They have like 40 employees, the office space for the foundation. There are so many different things. They need the money.
And it's the global initiative, so they got to be around the world, and you got to get money from around the world to do it. But I think there might be something there. But you said you know, it strains credibility to think that she wouldn't know. Wink, wink.
You going home to your husband,
but that's
and
not
you
good.
don't think
That's not good enough, because you need to show me that she did.
You got to prove that she knew.
You need to show me that she did.
And you also got to prove, I think, to a certain degree,
Right.
that the money bought something. That either bought access, it bought influence, it got favoritism. I think that's part of this story. If they show that all the money went to help the tsunami victims or people, earthquake or whatever else.
The Time story indicated that it got this Ukrainian company access to uranium.
I read the same thing you did, and there may be something there if they can prove it. All right, when we come back here, we're going to talk about an issue we've talked about quite a bit, opt-out here. And the question about parents keeping their kids home from the tests or not having their kids participating. Apparently, my opinions on this are ticking quite a few of you off here. More kids skipping tests as the math exams are given this week. And apparently, and I feel strongly about my position, most of you don't agree with me. We'll get into both what you had to say and where we stand on it after this.